What's up, you guys? It's StrangeLuv here, and every so often, I get the urge. The urge to play Minecraft, that's right. I've been playing Minecraft for the past couple weeks, and it has its addictive hooks in me once again, and I've been playing on Jojopet's private Brew Crew only server, and if you don't know what the Brew Crew is, let me bring you up to speed just really briefly. Alright, so back in the day when I first started YouTube, there was this app on Facebook called the Respawn Army app, and it was run by Machinima, and basically what it was for gaming content producers to share their videos with the community, get feedback, and also meet a lot of new people, and it allowed Machinima to discover new content producers, and it resulted in a lot of Machinima partnerships, and that's actually how I got my partnership. But it was also a place where I met a lot of awesome people. I met Brumac, I met Jojopet, I met Legend of Gamer, I met all these people on the app, and the app was one of those things that really helped kickstart my YouTube channel, and so even though it's gone, I'll always have a really special place in my heart for all of the app members and all the friends that I still have from the app, including Jojopet, who hooked us up with this server. And if you don't know Jojopet, he does a lot of Minecraft videos, he does a lot of Minecraft Pocket Edition videos, so if you're into Minecraft, go check out Jojopet. I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. But it's kind of funny because Brumac, back in the day, he hated Minecraft and he was just totally anti-Minecraft, and now he's sitting here playing with all of us, endless hours, building castles and whatnot, and it's just kind of funny to see how we've all sort of changed over time. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys a tour of my lovely loft house here, so let's get started. Alright guys, welcome to Casa de StrangeLuv. It's a very simple establishment here in Jojopet's server, and before I get to the tour, I want you guys to meet somebody very special. I want you all to say hi to my guard cat, Smudge. Smudge, say hi. Alright, he said hi. He's kind of shy, but trust me, he gets the job done. And you know what they say, put a cat in the way to keep the creepers at bay. And he seems to have done the trick, because I actually had a creeper problem when I was building this house, and when I was making the living room, Sergeant J, one of my friends and buddies on the server here, he was watching me build and left the front door open, letting a creeper in, who pretty much blew up the whole front side of my house. So we all learned a lesson that day. Get a cat, for one, and also close the doors behind you. And you might as well leave the seat down while you're at it. But Brumac and I had to go on this crazy epic adventure to try and get to the jungle so that I could get a cat, and this seed, oddly enough, has no jungles nearby, like, at all, for like 1,000,000 miles. And Jojopet was able to find a jungle by going into the nether, through a nether portal, and putting another portal in the nether to the jungle, so that was pretty awesome, and I finally got my cat, so I was really happy with that. And before I give the tour, I want to get rid of this rain, so I will be right back. Alright, so now that the rain has stopped, I can continue on with my tour of Casa de StrangeLuv, but before we go in the house, I want to show you guys my lovely little front waterfall pond area. So, the reason I built this house here was because there were these two little ponds, and I wanted to sort of connect them and make a waterfall because they weren't connected at the time. So I asked Brumac, well, I want to make a waterfall, what do you think? And he basically said, put sandstone, that would look awesome, and I think that was a really great idea. So Brumac hooked me up with all this sandstone and helped me build my lovely little waterfall here, and let me go down here and give you guys a different angle. Now, is this not a sexy screenshot or what? I have this lovely little Greek bath going on right here, and I think it really classes up the place, so I'm really appreciative for Brumac for helping me out with this awesome little Greek bath, and I think it turned out really nice. Alright, you guys, let's head on inside. Okay, Smudge, we're going in. Keep an eye out, buddy. Whoa, don't fall in the water! I'm just kidding. You may have heard of a glass ceiling. Well, I have a glass floor, and with this skin that I'm using, it makes the glass extra clear and extra awesome looking. It looks like pretty much nothing is there, and I didn't really see a whole lot of people making glass floors in Minecraft, so I figured, oh, what the hell, I'll try to do something a little different, and I think it came out pretty nice. But it does look like the floor is just kind of a pit of water, but that's alright, I think it looks really cool anyway. Now, the house that I have is basically a loft house. I love making lofts and balconies, and for some reason, whenever I build houses that are just all walled off, I feel really kind of claustrophobic, so that's why I like to put a lot of open balconies and stuff inside the house and outside. It just makes everything a little bit more open feeling and light and airy and fun, so yeah, this is kind of like the signature thing that I like to do in all of my Minecraft houses. Alright, let's go check out the kitchen here, my favorite part of the house. And we have some cake. It's not a lie. And this is pretty much for anybody who wants to take a piece. Nobody's taken any yet, because I guess I'm forever alone, but that's okay. And over here I have this random box of Nom Noms, which is basically kind of like a goodie box. What you do is you go up to the counter here, and it spits out some bread. Or it'll spit out something else, like a baked potato. I think that's what it just gave me. But it has some random stuff in there, and that's also for whoever wants to partake in that. Right here is my little furnace setup, and if you haven't seen this setup before, it's basically just a hopper connected to a furnace, and anything that you put in there will drop into this chest here. So it keeps me nice and organized. So that's the kitchen. Now, let's head on over to the living area. This is kind of like the casual guest seating area, so people can relax, kick their feet up after a long day of mining, and just chill in my house. We also have the jukebox here. Let's put on some lovely tunes. Let's see. This one's pretty good. Some nice twinkly background music. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's a nice song. I like that one. Alright, over here is the living room, and uh-oh. Somebody left it on the nudie channel again. I bet it was Brumac. He's probably been trying to make the most of that Playboy subscription, and looks like he left the TV on again. So, looks like I've misplaced my remote control. I guess we'll just have to leave it up there. At least it's on mute. He had the courtesy to mute it before he left. But yeah, this is sort of like my entertainment area, and the only thing that's missing is probably an Xbox. That would kind of make it a signature StrangeLuv house, wouldn't it? Having some consoles sitting right there. Maybe they'll add that in a future update. We can only hope, right? Hey, so check out my windows. I thought they were kind of a cool idea. I just staggered some glass panes with glass blocks, and it kind of makes this cool texture for the windows. I thought it was pretty cool. What do you guys think? Now over to the right I have yet another balcony which overlooks this snowy biome, and on the side I decided to put a rooftop access which leads you to my rooftop garden. So let's just climb up this ladder here and make sure not to fall off the edge because I haven't put any fence around this yet to secure it. But ta-da! This is my rooftop garden. We've got some pumpkins, some agua melons, some potatoes, carrots, and wheat, and I just ask that everybody replants what they take. And again, this is all for whoever wants to take it. I don't think anybody really comes up here to take my stuff, but if for whatever reason they need food, they can just take this stuff as long as they replant it. And it has this awesome view of our city hub, and over there is Jojo's house. That's how I always know where I am, is when I see that house. I'm like, oh, my house is just right here. And this whole tract is like this big, long tract of complicated nonsense. I can never figure out which way I'm going on it. I'll show you guys that in a few minutes, but this is the little jungle tree house that I built for Brumac off in the distance. I will give you guys a tour of that in just a little bit. And that is Brumac's awesome stairway to heaven, I guess. I don't know, I guess it goes to his castle. But everything is so epic over there, and I'm just off in the wilderness by myself over here. Just like I like it, nice and secluded. Alright, let's head back down. I'll show you guys the upstairs really quick. Alright, so the last place to show you guys is the upstairs. Right here is my study area, and of course, I gotta have my books. You know, we've got some philosophy books, some linguistics. I think right here we have Noam Chomsky and little Steven Pinker. And you know, if you guys want to borrow any books, let me know. I'll set up a, you know, a card catalog or something like that. Dewey Decimal for the win, am I right? Alright, brace yourselves, guys. You're about to go in my room. Dun 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 dun! Alright, so it wasn't that epic, but it's just a simple little bed setup. It's basically just where I like to keep all my stuff. Got some random goodie boxes here. And, yeah, that's about it. Of course, I gotta have my balconies, and I get this lovely view, once again, of my property, and I can make sure nothing is coming to destroy my area over here. But of course, I don't have to worry about creepers anymore. So that's a good thing. And instead of going all the way down the stairs, I can just go, oh, Geronimo, into my lovely pond. And that, I think, is very convenient. Alright, so there you have it. That's pretty much my loft house that I built here in Jojopet's server, and I wanted to share all of my blood, sweat, and tears hard work with you guys. And I actually think I'm going to extend it out a little bit onto the hillside, but it's in a perfect spot. You know, I have a great view of the sunset and the sunrise, and lots of space. You know, I'm not too crowded, and I think it came out pretty nice. What do you guys think? Alright, so now I'm going to give you guys a tour of the other Minecraft house. It's actually a loft house that I built for Brumac, so let's go check it out. Alright, so I'm sort of at the central city hub here on the tract of nonsense that I was telling you about. It doesn't look so complicated right here, but this walkway actually splits off into a bunch of different directions down there, and I always get kind of lost when I'm on it, so I have to look for landmarks, and I always use Jojopet's house as a landmark, so from right here I know that my house is just right over there. And right there is our monster spawner, where you can get some easy XP by killing some mobs down there. There's also some little railways that go in different directions. And coming up over here, you can see in the distance Brumac's epic castle that he built up there. The roof is made out of redstone, and I just think it looks really awesome. And over here on the left is what I'm going to show you guys. Now, the left is the big jungle that Brumac grew and sort of built. He took a bunch of saplings from the jungle, brought them out here, and made a cocoa bean forest, basically. And he also commissioned me to build this lovely treehouse, so let's go check it out. Alright guys, so we're here at the treehouse that Brumac had me build for him, and let's see what the sign says here. Great views in Bru and Lori's treehouse by StrangeLuv. Oh yeah! And it looks like they have some creeper protection here in the form of another little orange tabby. What does this sign say? Creepers be warned, God cat on duty. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so this is the entrance to the treehouse. Just head on up right here. Like so. And ta-da! You're in the treehouse! And it says, welcome to Brumac's treehouse. Very lovely establishment. Oh look, there's a little dog. I didn't know they had a dog. Alright, so first off, we'll start off on the left side here. This is the living room that I made for them. It looks like they're watching some Discovery Channel, Planet Earth, something very simple and classy, after he left the nudies on in my treehouse. Just kidding. But anyway, we got some artwork on the walls, a nice little view over here of this side of the tract. And it looks like he put in this lovely bench area here, because this wasn't here when I built it, but this is pretty cool, you know, and if you really want to, you could jump down onto that, but that's only if you have armor on. I don't advise doing that unless you're jumping either into water or if you have high armor. But anyway, this is a pretty nice view. You can see Jojo's house from here. Heading back this way, we put in a balcony right here, and this is just a lovely view of like the whole landscape. I'm not exactly sure whose house this is, but you can still see the lovely trees this way, even though there's kind of like a big brown house right there. Now, over here is what Brumac wanted me to actually show you guys, is this kitchen that he commissioned me to build for him. And it looks like they got a little dog keeping guard of the kitchen. Oh, look, another little one. He's sort of morphed into the kitchen counter here. You okay there, buddy? You look like you're kind of in pain. Well, he looks alright. Anyway, this is the kitchen that I built with Brumac's help, and he suggested that we put in some different tiles of glass and sort of spice up the place a little bit with some different things, and I wanted it to be a little bit more large and epic to match the epicness of Brumac. So we put in this little island here, put some free cake on it, got a couple little dispensers of random nom-noms going on, a couple bread boxes. We put in a dual furnace dropping system. 2 of everything, basically. Got 2 crafting tables, 2 little sinks. These little things kind of looked like they were faucets, so I put those there just for visual effect. And I think it came out pretty nice. If you go out here, we have once again another glass floor with some water in it. And the lovely view of the other side of our little community. And here is a much better view, but I will go to the top and show you guys Bru's awesome castle at the very end here. But I think this kitchen came out pretty nice. I'm pretty proud of the work that Bru and I did putting in for this kitchen, and it looks pretty legit, if I do say so myself. Alright, so now, as we go upstairs, we have this little indoor loft, because once again, I like putting lofts in everything I build, because I'm cool like that. And over here we have just kind of like a little lounge looking area. Up here we have, it's just basically a route to get to the cocoa beans up here, but it goes to the top. Oh look, another dog. God, they got dogs for days. This leads to another area, but I'm actually going to take the ladder to get there instead of this way. But this is just to get the cocoa beans from the trees. So let's head to the top using the ladder. Now this area up here, I actually didn't build this part. This was all Brumac's doing, and it turned out pretty nice, if I do so myself. What does this say here? Where the magic happens! Giggity! And of course, Lori is on this server as well, Miss Ace of Nades, so I bet a lot of magic does happen here. Bow chicka wow wow. Alright, so right here is what I want to show you guys. This is a super awesome screenshotable angle of Brumac's epic castle that he built, and I just love how he makes the rooftops. I still have to ask him how to make the rooftops, because I'm not really good at that sort of thing, but his house is definitely epic and awesome, and maybe he'll make a video giving you guys a grand tour of his humble abode, but he's got a couple stairways to heaven going on here, a big flower farm, and this place is just crazy. He even has a lava moat. I mean, come on. Nothing says Brumac more than that. Got the farm down there with all our multicolored things, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright you guys, as you can see the sun is starting to set on Casa de StrangeLuv, and that means it's time to wrap up this video, but don't worry, I'm willing to make more Minecraft videos. If you guys want to see something else, let me know in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed taking this brief tour of my new Minecraft house, as well as the jungle tree house that I built for Brumac, and let me know what you guys think of them. If you like the design, or if you think I should add something new to either of the houses, let me know what you think in the comments below. I appreciate all your feedback. Alright you guys, as always, thanks for watching, stay strange my loves, and until next time, this is StrangeLuv signing out. Bye bye!